Hello everyone, down 2 times 15 and they're back again for another WWE review. And I'm going to now review after watching it live from Australia today, and it's the 24th of the 2nd, 2024. It was Elimination Chamber today, and my god, WWE were live in Perth, Australia, in front, and the Judgment Day were rocking it tonight. We had the following people at Perth, Australia, representing the Judgment Day: Finn Balor, Damian Priest, and who were being accompanied by Dominic Mysterio, and of course Rhea Ripley, the hometown hero, the home country town hero, Rhea Ripley, defending her title against Nia Jax. And I think it was a great night. And I will go, speaking of hometown heroes, we had Grayson Waller with the Grayson Waller effect. I feel like there's going to be a WrestleMania match that nobody wants, or probably nobody expects. So who can we get behind about that match? I'll get to that in a minute. But here we go. We started off strong for the women's Elimination Chamber match, and my god, it was as exciting as I thought it would be. Now, the eliminations were not as predictable as I thought. We had, if I'm not mistaken, Naomi was eliminated first, followed by Tiffany Stratton, Liv Morgan, Raquel Rodriguez, and then, not Liv Morgan, Tiffany Stratton, Raquel Rodriguez, Bianca Belair, then Liv Morgan, and leaving the winner to be Becky Lynch. And I can't say it was, go back if you didn't watch it back. It was a great match. Big high flying spots, including goddamn Tiffany Stratton. I love her. She's great in the ring. She's really good, showing off her what she can do inside the ring. I think she deserves a championship match down the line. I never watched her in NXT, but for what I've seen on the Elimination Chamber, I know for a fact that this is going to be awesome. I think the Becky Lynch won the Elimination Chamber, and it was a quick event, last minute events. We had Liv Morgan rolling up Bianca Belair, 1, 2, 3 with a schoolboy inside cradle, and then out of nowhere, manhandle slam onto Liv Morgan from Becky Lynch. 1, 2, 3. Becky is going to WrestleMania, but who is she going to face? Nia Jax or Rhea Ripley? We'll have to find out later on in the night. Then we had these WWE Tag Team Championship match between the Judgment Days, the champions, taking on the challengers, the New Catch Republic of Tyler Bate and Pete Dunne. And oh my god, even with the distractions from Dirty Dom, with him getting ejected from ringside and everything, but after that was just plain solid. It was awesome. It was amazing. Spots after spots after spots. I actually thought that Judgment Day were going to lose at one point. After that, Burning Hammer, you get it? Burning Hammer, burning instead of where it says where they're from. Very funny, very clever WWE. I like that. We had, I would admit, a bit of attire on Damian Priest, when he had the Australian flag on his wrist, on part of the wrist tape. That was pretty good, but overall it was a tag from blind tag from Finn Balor, taking out Pete Dunne and pitting him after the coup de grace. 1, 2, 3. Still, the tag team champions, the Judgment Day. And I want to admit, we then had the the Grayson Waller effect, which Grayson Waller was actually cheered in his hometown. I thought he was going to do some heelish tactics and talk trash about Perth and say that Sydney's better or something, but no, he was legitimately excited. He actually brought excitement to the Grayson Waller effect. But at the end, it was Austin Theory that tried to steal his thunder by taking the microphone out of his hands. When Seth Rollins and Cody Rhodes were his special guest on the show, nobody was liking him. He was being booed out the building. So I don't understand that. That was surprising in a sense, but I don't know. So yeah, that was that. And then Seth Rollins was laughing at all the Rock jokes that Austin Theory was mocking Austin Theory for what he was doing, with just stealing the catchphrases. But then in the end, it was just pure finisher fest. As I said, Cody Rhodes hit a Cody Cutter, followed up by a stop, but you know, Grayson Waller doesn't like being outstaged, so he was like, go ahead, do what you want. Nothing came from the Grayson Waller trying to save his partner Austin Theory, which makes me believe that Austin Theory and Grayson Waller are going to have a match at WrestleMania. Are you excited for that? I'm certainly not. It's going to be very interesting. They're going to break up the team. I thought that they might get involved in the Elimination Chamber to help Logan Paul win. Thankfully, that didn't happen. And speaking of the Elimination Chamber, oh, thank God Logan Paul didn't win that. I mean, he came this close as he was down to the final three, but Bobby Lashley speared him through the barricade. I lit up for that. We had Kevin Owens destroy him on the outside. I lit up for that. Yes, Kevin Owens got eliminated by Randy Orton, and then, like, in order of eliminations, the first person eliminated was Bobby Lashley. But it wasn't due to interference, oh no. The interference spot was when LA Knight got eliminated because of AJ Styles beating the shit out of him with a steel chair and hitting a Styles clash onto the chair, and Drew McIntyre covering LA Knight. Booed him out of the building, and AJ Styles is going to face LA Knight at WrestleMania. That's going to be a good match. I would love to see that. That's going to be good. Then we came down with Kevin Owens' bit where he was like a house on fire. It was beating up everybody, hitting frog splashes, cannonballs, and then went for hit a swanton as well. He went for another swanton into Drew McIntyre. McIntyre got the knees up. Orton ended up giving him an RKO to the 1, 2, 3. That was him out. Then it was down to 3. Logan Paul, Drew McIntyre, and the injured, well, quote unquote, injured Randy Orton, who injured his back in the Elimination Chamber. Injured his back, quote unquote. I didn't actually see the whole injury coming. That was great storytelling, and throughout the entire match, Orton was killing, man. He was killing. Logan Paul, because it's a no disqualification match, took advantage of the rules, and he pulled out the brass knucks in his hand, and, well, he was going boom, boom, get ready, and boom! RKO out of nowhere, baby! Yeah! RKO out of nowhere, eliminating Logan Paul, Randy Orton, 1, 2, 3, yeah! Out of there! But the referees was so dumb enough to he was out cold after that RKO. He was on the outside while Drew McIntyre and Randy Orton were getting down to that itty bitty gritty part of the match. Now, I genuinely thought it was very coming into that point where Randy was building up enough momentum. He even avoided a Claymore because he was so injured. He was so battered and bruised. But then, as he was he hit the DDT, the Hangman's DDT, and he was coiled, he was ready, and he was waiting for Drew McIntyre to get up, and then who came back into the ring because the referees didn't get him out of the Elimination Chamber? Fucking Logan Paul, the bastard! Wham! Over the head with the brass knucks. And it wasn't even a Claymore afterwards. No. It was a simple pin by Drew McIntyre. 1, 2, 3. And Drew McIntyre is going to WrestleMania, baby, to face Seth freaking Rollins. Because of Logan Paul. He took advantage of Monday Night Raw because of the bloodline. He's become the biggest hypocrite there is. My God, I hope Seth Rollins kicks his ass at WrestleMania, because in 3 days' time, then Seth Rollins is going to be medically cleared to compete, which means it might be a possibility that he might see a cash-in happen at WrestleMania. So Drew McIntyre versus Seth Rollins at WrestleMania, that's going to be a good match, but the way it went down to get there is not good at all. But my God, Logan Paul will regret messing with Randy Orton. He is a former United States champion himself, and as much as I'd love to see Kevin Owens versus Logan Paul take on WrestleMania, I would like to see Randy Orton beat the shit out of Logan Paul at WrestleMania and give him the three most deadliest titles in WWE, the RKO, and become the new United States champion. Damn it, goddamn it! I hope that happens. You have messed with the wrong person, Logan. That's all I have to say. Now going back to the Judgment Day. My God, that was awesome. The Rhea Ripley defending her Women's World Championship against Nia Jax. What an ovation! What an emotional ovation from Perth, Australia to Mummy. That's all I can say. It was good. I loved it. I loved every single bit of it. And the match, there was no cheap shots from Nia. Yes, there was a table spot where Rhea got pissed and she was like clearing the announce table. She was going to put Nia Jax for it. She tried the Riptide multiple attempts to try and lift it, but couldn't. But then, obviously, she tried to powerbomb her, couldn't. She got Samoan dropped through onto the table, but then, my God, I tell you what, that was actually very, very scary because Nia Jax is not exactly the smallest person in that roster, and even though she has lost a bit of weight, she got on top of one of these chairs, the announce table chairs, and they have wheels. That could have gone horribly wrong, and I mean this in a serious way, but it didn't. She hit the elbow through the announce table. I thought it was over. I thought it was all gonna be a new Women's World Champion. She got her in the ring, even hit the Annihilator afterwards. For 1, 2, kick out by Rhea. That's when the comeback happened. She even suplexed her off the top rope and hit the Riptide with all the adrenaline in the world. Hit the Riptide, stacks her up. 1, 2, 3. Still the Women's World Champion, Rhea Bloody Ripley. And she will now defend her title against Becky Lynch at WrestleMania. This is going to be awesome. Now, when I make those predictions, it's going to be a big prediction because it will be one entire year where Rhea Ripley would be a women's champion, as she did defeat Charlotte Flair in last year's WrestleMania to then become the SmackDown Women's Champion, which then transactioned to give her the Women's World Championship. So it's gone full circle. Would I like to see Mummy on top at WrestleMania, come out on victorious against Becky? Yes and no, but we shall see. So we have 3 big main events. We have the World Heavyweight here in the men's side, right? First of all, we're on the men's side for WrestleMania. Here are the big championship matches on the men's side. I'll tell you the women's side first. We got the Royal Rumble winner, Bayley, challenging Io Sky. That's happening at WrestleMania. We have Rhea Ripley versus Becky Lynch at WrestleMania. We have Drew McIntyre versus Seth freaking Rollins for the World Heavyweight Championship at WrestleMania. And also we got Cody Rhodes versus Roman Reigns for the undisputed WWE Universal Heavyweight Championship at WrestleMania. It's gonna be big. I can't wait for my WrestleMania 40 predictions. But until then, I'm giving this a 5 stars and 2 thumbs up for Elimination Chamber, because it had everything. It had interference in one of the matches. It had a clean Elimination Chamber where it was won cleanly. And we had like matches set up, the plants being seated right there. It was ready for the WrestleMania. We're gonna have all these big WrestleMania matches, including maybe Grayson Waller versus Austin Theory, maybe. And we're gonna have most likely gonna get Randy Orton versus Logan Paul WrestleMania. AJ Styles versus LA Knight at WrestleMania. It's all gonna happen at WrestleMania. Who will challenge for the tag team titles at WrestleMania? If anyone, I don't know. But we're also going to get Jimmy versus Jay. at WrestleMania. I can't wait for it. But Elimination Chamber, what I just watched then, was amazing. And I can't wait for WrestleMania to come around. It's going to be good. And until next time, when WrestleMania predictions happen for nights 1 and 2, I'm down 2 times 15 on Xbox Live, saying goodbye. Oops.